Model of the Minesweeper.
So,
No, pick up German mines that have been planted in the ground.
oh, bombs.
Kill soldiers.
Although one of the most popular reality TV series of all time, A&E's hit show Storage Wars has had its fair share of controversies. The show's 13th season run is filled with weird, obscene, and some even chaotic moments that left its audience shocked. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 10 most shocking moments and events in the history of Storage Wars that left the audience asking the producers, what were you thinking? Number 10, vintage baby doll. Finding a 1930s vintage baby doll in an old wooden trunk is nothing short of creepy. In one of the episodes of the show, Jared and Brandy run into a locker full of nothing much, but then they run into a bin with a vintage baby doll that makes Brandy freak out around it. The doll came in a very old trunk and had a ton of clothes, making it even creepier that someone would store this thing in a storage unit for all these years. But after opening the trunk and looking over it, they realized that this had to be old and it had to be brought to someone who knew more about it.
Very neat. Check the back, check
Be
the
careful.
neck.
I think it's really delicate.
Whoa, oh my God. This doll definitely.
Number 9, the Bat House. In the second episode of season 5, Ivy had a tough time winning a locker, but when he did, the star was shocked with what he found inside. Besides a ton of old junk, Ivy found a wooden box which turned out to be a bat house. He took it to an expert who told him that the 5-chambered bat house could house up to 500 bats.
Landing pad, and then they can climb up inside and go to sleep. It's very well made. And you could probably fit 500 little brown bats in a bat house this size.
Number 8, Dave Hester's lawsuit. This may come off as a shock to a lot of you, but producers of Storage Wars actually staged lockers for more exciting reveals. And this secret was revealed by none other than Dave Hester himself. In 2012, the star filed a lawsuit against A&E, claiming that the producers staged the lockers with those prized treasured items in order to make the show more exciting for the audience. Number 7, paying for storage units. We all know that some of the cast members were more experienced in locker business than the others, and some of them weren't too affluent as well, so the producers paid for bitted lockers for them. However shocking it may sound, this was done to level the playing field on the show. Number 6, World War II Minesweeper. Who would have thought that they could find a whole World War II minesweeper in an abandoned storage unit? Well, that's exactly what happened to Ivy in one of the episodes. After spending $1,500 on a storage unit that he should have gotten for half that, he discovered an old army container that had a mysterious item. When he examined it carefully, it turned out to be an old World War II minesweeper that was used to find mines hidden in the ground.
Model of the Minesweeper.
So,
No, pick up German mines that have been planted in the ground.
oh, bombs.
Kill soldiers.
Number 5, Snake Bones. This one happened to, once again, the fan favorite grumpy uncle, Ivy. In one of the auctions in Chatsworth, California, Ivy bought a vault that he thought was full of antique treasures. Instead, the star discovered snake bones enclosed inside a plastic display case. He continued through the box to find even more snake items like the tool used to hold them, as well as the protective clothing and various other snake-related things.
And this is a venomous snake. You can see the two fangs coming out the mouth.
Number 4, Jared Schultz has had a shady past. A familiar face you all know from the show, Jared Schultz has had his fair share of trouble with the law in the past. Believe it or not, but the star even ended up spending 16 months in jail for breaking several laws and has been arrested multiple times. There was also a lot of backlash recently on the producers of Storage Wars for casting Jared Schultz because of his ongoing controversy with his ex, Brandy Passante. Number 3, Brandy Passante took Hunter Moore to court. In a shocking incident, however crazy it may seem, Brandy found herself taking a complete stranger to court and eventually won. Hunter Moore, a distributor of adult films, made a film claiming Brandy was the star. The star asked for $2.5 million in damages, but the judge disagreed. In the ruling, he did a rule in Brandy's favor, but she was awarded only a measly $750, and Hunter had to pay her court fees. Number 2, Brandy and Jared's controversy. In one of the biggest controversies in Storage Wars history, Jared Scholes was charged with 1 count of misdemeanor domestic violence battery against Brandy, per TMZ. The two reportedly had a heated exchange at an Orange County, California bar, and Jared allegedly pushed Brandy twice while yelling at her and her friends. He left the bar before cops arrived, but police later caught up with him and arrested the Storage Wars star. Number 1. Antique medical bleeder. An ancient device to drain blood? Sounds creepy, right? That's exactly what Daryl Sheets found in one of his lockers, and according to the expert, the device was used to drain the blood from a person that was afflicted from various different illnesses or diseases. The device was the size of a wallet and one of the craziest items ever found on the show. Click on one of these 4 videos on your screen right now, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.